Hello. How's everyone doing? The old man and Dracula Flow, what's up? Somebody else, thank you so much for the tier 1. Oh shoot, hold on. I forgot to change the sub goal. Well, we'll have to add a +1 to that. Give me 1 sec while I go do that. I totally keep forgetting to do that thing. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing super swell today. I am sweating. It is way too warm outside. Here we go again. Jordan with the tier 3? And Random with the tier 2? Okay, hold on. Let me go quickly change this before I forget. Hold on. I'll add like plus 3 or +4 to this. Damn, guys. Thank you so much. Overlays. Oh my goodness. Thank you, guys. It is a rainy day today, for sure. It is. Let's just go to session data. Goals. Reset goals. Reset. Goals. Let's just do 4. Fuck it. Save changes. Save. Okay. Should be good now. Whew. I'm super tired on a shoot now, grabbing a break. The humidity is killing me. It is super humid outside today. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've had a weird day today. It has been a lot of like back and forth, being outside, sitting in front of my computer, editing stuff, and like I don't feel like I got enough done today, and I hate myself for that. And this sounds weird.
Been educational 2 months. Alexotos.
Thank you, dude. I hope it's been an educational 2 months. It's been a weird day, and like I wanted to shave today. I wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I just didn't get the chance to do so. So today's been like mighty busy. And then on top of that, dude, long story short, I don't even know how to word this. I just got yelled at by someone random in public today because I did something that they didn't like, which was cross the street. It was a dead street, and I decided to cross the street. So stupid. Albedo, let's go. Hi, Alex. You're looking good. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it, dude. Chat, how do you feel about the Sofli keyboard? Is that the one by Lofree? No, Avo, nothing like that. Although, it's nice to be at home. It's nice to be chilling right now. I'm grateful for that. Oh, Socks, thank you again. Random. Thank you, guys. Just glad we're here hanging out. Probably going to shave after stream because I hate it. Don't hate me. No, never. Big chillin'. This is what we're giving away, minus all the fingerprints. I promise to wipe these away.
Keep stream and rain.
I pinky swear it, dude. But this is what we're giving away today. If we hit the goal. Look at this. Look how beautiful, dude. What if we want the fingerprints? I unfortunately can't let that happen. I hope someone appreciates this because I think the Chalice is kind of one of those like low-key hot keyboards that I don't know if it did super well. But it's real nice. It sounds real good too.
I just started watching your Kyubi video.
Zany!
How is my handsome man? Also, don't make yourself sad for some stranger. We all love you. Also,
thank you, Zany.
I want a red lipstick mark on that board.
Huh? What if I don't got red? What if I got like pink? So this is what's gonna be given away today. Also, Wingy, thank you so much. Keep streaming rain. Have a nice day. Hopefully we all do today. Isn't the Chalice your wait for something? No. Let me explain what I did. Actually, do you guys want to just see what I did? It's gonna be really terrible the way I'm gonna show you guys this, but you guys also have to just accept that it's gonna be terrible, okay? Here. How can I do this? Hold on. Let's go this camera. This camera. See this? Look what I did today. Hold on. I need to show you guys this and we'll start the stream. Let me just get my... Let me clean up a little bit here so you guys don't think... Actually, it's fucking serious.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing, ELH? So, okay. Let me do a little quick explanation. I have not finished cable management at all because I am still figuring out cables. So just before stream, I actually did a whole bunch of cable swapping. Let me kind of... Here. You guys want like a little room thing? This is going to be super bad attempt at showing you, not room per se, because there's not much of a room set up right now, but I will give you guys a desk slash cabinet look, I guess. Not really a room tour, because again, there's not really much happening with the room, if I'm being real with you guys. I don't say it rum. Oh my god, dude. All right, let's take a look. I don't know how I'm going to do this, so just bear with me, okay? Please bear with me. I'm not going to take it off the tripod because I'm way too lazy, but it's going to get... Oh shit, this is not a zoom camera. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Give me a moment while I think.
I don't remember what he said he did with the bent desk.
Well, I'm going to take this lens off. I'm going to flashbang you guys right now, so just chill. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Is this kind of good? Hell yeah. All right. Again, I apologize for this crappy attempt at showing you guys. But basically, here's what I did. Bam! This is my today's job. I've taken away most of the stands and I just drilled something into the wall. I cleared it, we're allowed to, so don't even stress. So this is kind of what everything looks like right now. The next step is something on this side. I'm gonna do command tape because, you know, it's just easier to clean up afterwards. So I got some command tape stuff ready. But I did the cable shroud, although I ordered the wrong ones and I couldn't return them. So I ordered these shorter ones, but you know what? I actually think it works better because in the future I can just use this for other stuff. Command tape those to the wall. This drilled because this was, dude, this C-stand. Let me explain to you guys. I hated having that C-stand. I mean, there's not really keyboards on the floor. I'll show you guys this side here in a second. But I hated having the C-stand over here. So the only stand I want is this goddamn light. What kind of monitor arm is that? The thing looks beefy. It's the one from Amazon. So here, let me kind of bring it down a little bit and show you guys. But yeah, that's how the desk looks now. Like with the, you know, little thing going on over here. Only one monitor is crazy. Is it though? And then I'm going to do another, I don't know, I think I'm doing like a painting. I kind of want to do some of my own photography. I don't know if that's lame or not. But I want to get like a really big blown up photo of, you know that police officer in front of the fire that I took? I want to get like a really big blown up one of that and put it to the side over here because I think that would be super dope. Is that a Nikkor 105mm on the desk? This one? No, this is actually an adapted, what's it called? Voigtlander 55mm. You should put a giant Victorian self-portrait of you.
I am seeing 4 Alexotos. Can I have one?
And then basically this is the shelving that I've done so far. It's not perfect. This is all I can really show you guys because this is all junk over here. I'm still going through all the top and the lights like... Oh yeah, this is the other light that I have mounted. I got rid of the stand for this too. And now this is just mounted like basically from the desk. So no more stands. I'm tired of having stands all over the floor. This is the only one left, really. But yeah, that's primarily what the setup looks like now. Okay, I'm gonna flashbang you guys one more time. Sorry. Can we get a cooking stream? Is that a skateboard over there? It is. Let's put everything away now. Sorry, hold on. I don't have to refocus this because this is a manual focus lens. Tell me when it's in focus, guys. Is that good? Nope, that's still blurry. That good? Hell yeah, that's good right there. All right, but yeah, that's basically what's happening with the setup right now. When I put the plant in the back where there are random keeps, because I haven't finished there yet. So the goal is this is going to become storage. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I have to paint it still because they left it with paint marks, whatever. So I have to paint it. But the main goal I wanted to do, so the absolute like main thing was to get rid of stands. C-stands, no, you're not wobbling. C-stands, stuff like this is next on the list to get rid of. I don't want these on the floor anymore. I am tired, like my whole place is filled with stands. Even at, like, dude, my last setup was 90% of the floor was C-stands. Does this room have a window? It does not. No windows. This is a basement. Ceiling mount is definitely on the table for this one, but the other ones, there was no point in ceiling mounting because... So, okay, hear me out. When you do ceiling mount, there's one of two things you can do. Oh, dude, this is like getting into a conversation. Ceiling mount can go down, but then you can install like another bar. But if you want to do... Like, ceiling mount has its limitations. Wall mounting is a little easier because you can extend outwards. So, I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking about doing. Whew, it's hot now. I'm sweating. Pen pop? Got you, dude. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I did pretty good today. I think I did pretty good in terms of, like, what I got done. Clean looking? I'm happy about that. Thanks, guys. Very, very happy about that. I'm glad you guys like it. You did good? Thanks, guys. I feel like the camera's in the wrong position, but... Is it? I feel like it's not supposed to be here. Is this centered? It kind of looks centered. No, because the keyboard's supposed to be here. Hold on, let me move the camera. I missed the classic. Can you type on it? I would suggest watching the VOD because if I'm being real with you, I don't love the aluminum plate. Like, it's nice. But I like the polycarbonate plate way better. I just haven't switched back yet. So I haven't swapped entirely to the other unit. You should show us under the desk. No, the under the desk is pretty bad. Well, it's not super bad. Actually, it's like 4 cables dangling that I just haven't finished yet. So, oh, Alexotos reveal when? Never, dude. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. I'll actually post, like, we'll do a full room setup once I'm fully done. But listen, it's a long process because I didn't realize how expensive everything was. Dude, you know this pegboard from IKEA? I haven't bought one in a long time because, you know, when I had this a long time ago at my parents' house. And I wanted another one. Bro, it's like $70 for this pegboard now. And then, all the little accessories, it's not cheap no more. This used to be like hella affordable. I'm also going to put a whiteboard to write down some ideas. So I'm trying to find like a skinny whiteboard. I think I found one that's kind of nice looking. I'm going to pick up. Those are rather inexpensive, but yeah, dude, IKEA expenses do add up, bro. And ELH Customs, thank you. Rag, thank you so much for the Prime. Esteban, here's the next 6 months watching this stud muffin. Oh, thank you, Esteban. And Wingy, thank you guys again. But yeah, that's my setup for now. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. That is a very rare peek at my room here. Wait, bananas, there's no way it's 20 bucks in Sweden. Well, actually that would make sense because it's probably, it's from Sweden, IKEA, right? It's Swedish, right? What mic do I use? The MKH416. I'm so curious. Is that, I don't know what conversion that would be, but is that the equivalent of 20 US dollars or 20 CAD or something? Holy, is that a Hasselblad? Yes, it's what I've been using for all my pictures. I mean, let me see if I can find you guys a quick picture I took. This is my pride and joy. I've been trying to do some like artistic photos. Look at that. Of the keyboard. The mic's $1,000. I would say a good microphone. You know, actually, $1,000 for a good microphone is, believe it or not that crazy expensive. There are microphones that I wish I could get that cost like $5,000 or $6,000. They're so minuscule in difference that I probably would never do that. But I mean, a good mic, $1,000 that when you really think about it in the long run, like this is been on my stream for about 3 years. So it's definitely worth its weight in investment. But there are mics I'd rather have, but they just don't work for my setup. All right, shall we take a look at this keyboard? Shall we, everybody? If the cost makes you more money than the investment makes sense, exactly. I'll spend $50 microphone and force my friend to suffer. You know what's absolutely crazy? So me and my girlfriend, we have one extra nice microphone. When I say nice, I mean the Blue Yeti. And to this day, I refuse to set it up on my gaming rig because you know why? I have a really crappy headset that the only reason I don't want to get the nicer microphone is because sometimes when I get upset with my friends, I like putting the mic inside my mouth and talking to them and making everyone's ears bleed. And I can't do that with the Blue Yeti. So that is what's stopping me from setting that up on my gaming computer. You know what I mean? That's what I like doing sometimes. I do that shit too. So relatable. I'm still mad about that. Another mic blower, truly a gamer. Dude, toxic AF, toxic gamer. You can do that with the Blue Yeti, it just hurts your mouth. I don't feel like damaging my teeth. They're already damaged enough. You gotta unhinge the jaw? That's what I like to hear. Dude, you guys lying to me if you tell me you don't do that, dude. Also, Wingy and Zany, thank you so much, man. What I do with the bent desk, by the way, Wingy, my girlfriend's using it right now. We actually fixed it because we installed another leg on it, basically, so... Man, Alex would survive in C gaming. Would or wouldn't? Learn to open your mouth more? I'm gonna tell Tim. Huh? I got no friends, so no. Dropped. We should game one-time drop. Also, it's not fair to look at Alex's mic from a regular consumer standpoint. Yeah, I think that's a really good point too, because it's quite literally his professional work. Yeah, that's a really good point as well. I have this conversation a lot with people where it's like, it's hard to compare what I have versus someone who's not interested in streaming. So a lot of what I have is kind of like investment. I see a Kohaku, not a Kohaku. Okay, so this is a keyboard based off an anime. I'll explain why. It's in a Kohaku case. I don't know why, but so this is basically from Overlord. I've watched, I think there's a few seasons of Overlord, right? I've watched the first season, I think. I really liked it. It's an isekai, so you have to be kind of into that. And this is I believe it's pronounced Albedo. Overlord was a really popular anime, if memory serves. And I think she was probably one of the most popular characters. This is an expensive project. You want to know why it's an expensive project? Because there's only 25 units. I'm going to be real with you guys. I think maybe right away one of the points of criticism I can say about this is I wish there was more. And I don't even know if that's good criticism or not. I just wish there were more units. I've already taken a little sneak peek at the board and it's really fucking cool. But it ends up being somewhere between $800 and $900. It's a fucking expensive project because there's only 15 goddamn units. You guys will see why it's $800 to $900 in a second. But it's going to be an aluminum E-white top case, E-black bottom. I'm not going to say the last part here. Sandblasted weight. It's going to be a 6.9 degree typing angle, 17.5 front height, 1.6 mil PCB. You can get, I think you can either get hot swap or solder. I think they mentioned both. So it's going to be a raffle, unfortunately. I'm not the biggest fan of raffles, even though 90% of the more popular keyboards run those. But they said first come, first serve or raffle. So I hope they go with I think in this case for 25 units, I'd actually probably prefer the raffle, if I'm being real with you. I think first come, first serve. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they should just do first come, first serve. I don't know. I'll let you guys do that. Who knows? I really don't know the best way to do that. But let me show you guys what makes this board, oops, wrong button, a little unique here. This is what makes it unique, this daughter board, I'm joking. So first of all, we have her weapons over here on the plate. It's an anime-themed board. Think of it what you will. I don't think technically they can do more units because I think there's a limit to how much you can do for fan art. So, just as an FYI, I think that's probably why they're doing like really low quantity. Just like the last anime-themed board that we did was really low quantity. Is this upside down? No, it's right side up. PCB is insane. It's a pretty like diverse hot swap PCB as well. It does look like this particular prototype. Actually, no, it has everything. I was about to say it didn't have one thing, but everything but ISO. And I think what they're trying to do here is... Actually, I don't know. The spacebar situation is a little confusing to me. I'm guessing the 6.25U would also go in there, but that would be for a different layout or something? I'm not too sure. We're going to do 7U. Is it for 7U keep? Even with the 2 holes? Oh, and 10... Oh, this is 10U. My mistake. I think you put that on the thing for the hot swap. 7U and 10U spacebar. Okay, you did mention that. Okay, that's my mistake. Guys, listen. Before everyone gets all up in my face about this, I don't have a 10U spacebar. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't think I own one, nor do I have the right wire. I think, do you need a different wire for that? I don't have that. There's no... You know, actually, a really good suggestion I can give you, keyboarder. If I'm being honest, you should put a stab wire in here. I'm not too sure if you said you're including that. You should include the stab wire for the 10U. I think that would be a really good, and maybe even maybe if you have the opportunity, just some 10U keycaps. I think that would actually be a really good add-on to your purchase. Just because if someone wants to use it, it'll help. Yeah, just to consider. Obviously, it's not 100% something that you need, but just to consider. It's always nice, like when you're doing specialty stuff like that, if someone gets into it, they can adapt to it, sort of thing. They did send over some night stabs. I think the intention here, because this is dual mounting, you can either top or O-ring it. I think the intention was they asked if we can top mount it today, but I'd like to use clip-ins, so I'm going to use some clip-ins for this, only because I want to try O-ring mounting this as well. Have you guys seen the anime, by the way? Do you guys like this anime? Man, when did this come out even? I think it came out a long time ago, right? Overlord. Oh, there's 5 seasons? No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Am I looking at the wrong thing? No, there's 5 seasons. Jeez. Wait, is there 5 seasons? I've only seen the first. I've been meaning to watch the other seasons, though. Overlord's good for the first 2. I mean, I know it's really popular. All right. Shall we open the keyboard? When will you watch JoJo? Soon. Are you guys ready for this? This is a pretty wild keyboard. You know, it suits it. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat, dude. This is pretty on point for theming. There is some damage on the board, by the way. They warned me ahead of time. It is. Yeah, you know, when they told me the price at first, you know, when they told me it has horns, and I thought maybe that was just like the weight or something. I was like, man, this is an expensive keyboard. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this sort of makes sense. The machining on this, even though it's a separate piece, it looks like, is probably a little bit more expensive here. I don't know if I can defend this. Dude, hey, you know what? I'm already going to tell you guys, I don't know if this is going to be for everyone, but if you're a big fan of the anime, they did go all in, dude. This is the side profile with the horns. It legitimately looks pretty cool. Because the character has horns. And then if you actually look at the side profile too, minus the horns, it does have what looks like, is this a slight curved keyboarder? Is that? I can't really tell. It looks like there's a slight curve here. I think there is. Yeah. And then again, ignore all the damage everywhere. There's quite a bit of damage, to be honest. we're not going to focus on that, but that because they fully warned me ahead of time. Pretty nice design, even outside of the horns here. Pretty cool. This is really nice. This was done very, very well. So nice. I think that
what
looks
are the horns made of?
Super good. Yeah, like the weight turned out really nice. What are the horns made of? Actually, I'm not sure. Keyboarder, what are they made of? Like the actual material. It's just aluminum, right? It's weird. It doesn't really feel like aluminum. It almost feels like a PVC or something, but I can see it is aluminum. Yeah, low quantities. If anyone wants like the justification for price here, it's probably you got that. You know, you definitely got that anime tax a little bit. It's an ivory coating. It definitely looks like ivory. I can see these parts being quite expensive. Even outside of that, like the keyboard itself has some shape to it, so this probably is a little bit more money to make, even outside of the horns. This has the Bion bolts, by the way. Nice little feature. I don't know if we should call them Bion bolts anymore, just angled screws. So nice little feature for a hidden screw design. Probably one of the hidden screw designs that makes more sense. There's also an engraving in the rear. Like one that I'm missing? You mean the Albedo one? The horns do, like, not for nothing. They do almost on the top. Oh, you know, I totally almost missed this. There is an engraving here too. The E-White's not doing this any favors though. Oh my God, please. Don, thank you so much for the tier 1 and bun switch. Thank you so much, guys.
Sorry, boss frown.
Mommy board? What the fuck? Alright, let's take a look at, actually, not really much we have to do for this. Let's actually just put on some stabs here. Anime tax is so spot on. Yeah. And then also, they mentioned that there's going to be some random, what's it called? I don't know if every unit's going to get this. In my opinion, I'd like every unit to get it. But they mentioned that select units, like randomly, will get this. Okay, staple, goodbye. We'll get this artisan too. I will admit, I do wish every unit would. It's a neat little artisan. But you know what? Let's get some stabs prepped for this. Seems weird for only some units. Yeah, for something this a little bit, you know, for something this niche, I'd prefer personally if every unit got it. But, I mean, if there's a reason why there's only 15 and they can't be made again, like, I sort of get it, I guess. But it is what it is. Shall we prep some stabs? Do you guys like my stabilizer bags? Oh shit, I don't think I got any more 7U wires. I'm gonna steal the wire from the night stabs. Not enough? Yeah, I think I'm out. They haven't, my 7U wires haven't delivered yet. I'm still waiting. Needs more stabs? God damn. Where'd you buy all these? Okay, guys, let me tell you. The plug, if you want cherry stabs in bulk, is, yeah, Mouser. I'll get you the link. Lego, DM me and I'll get you the link. I don't remember what the link is. Poverty Keys, if you're in the States, I don't know if there's a vendor like Mouser in the States, and I don't know what the shipping situation like Mouser is to the States, but Poverty Keys is actually a pretty good price for things too. However, they're fucking sold out. I got these from Mouser. These were, I think, 36 or 38 cents per stab. And by per stab, I believe it means
24 months of losing raffles. Let's go.
Thank you. I think it means for a set. I'm pretty positive this and the stem and one wire was 38 cents. But you have to buy in bulk. So don't get the idea that you're going to go in here and buy them for 36 cents or something. I think Dynamite has it. No, that's not it. That is not it. That is the wrong one. I think that even might be a 10U or something like that. I don't know. The logo for it is, believe it or not, on Mouser, it's actually like a cherry switch. It's not even a, what's it called? Oh, that's the 10U one? Okay, so you did intend to show that. But yeah, Mouser ships out of Texas. Oh, they have one here in Toronto too. It's so convenient. Yeah, it's such a good price, dude. However, they do seem to be consistently sold out of 7U stab wires. And I wish vendors would kind of carry just the wires individually. I will criticize one thing, and I know people need to make money too. But some vendors who do sell stuff separately dude, they're really fucking expensive. Like I saw some stab wires being sold for like more than $1 per. And I'm like, damn, that is crazy. It's a lot of cherry stabs. Yes, sir. And then I'll steal the 7U wire out of the other one. The 10U kits are cheaper. Well, if you just want stab housings, then sure, but I think the stab housings that come with the 2U wires make more sense. Am I going to be building the new Kohaku? Is there something different of the new Kohaku that I'm unsure of? Let's grab this. Oh, just new colors? I think someone already put in a commission form for one of those new ones. I'm not too sure. I think someone said they'd send you theirs for a build. Yeah, I think someone just commissioned me like last night, like they put in a build request. Took a fat L on the raffle. I don't think I know anyone personally. Maybe I know one person who won. I'm not too sure. The berry maroon is nice. Oh, is that the one with the bright blue that you guys showed me? The one I said I didn't really care for? Super bright color. Yale is pretty, man. I'm not into the blue. My friend won a blue one. I'm first in line if he doesn't like it. Hopefully you get it if he doesn't want it. So nice.
Happy I was able to catch a stream. Moved to the West Coast and missed these streams.
Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot that you even said that. And thanks for being here for over a year. Well, actually, about a year. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy the streams. I really am. Maroon good? I don't know. For me, you know, I've been really enjoying silver these days. Silver's been my go-to for colors. I really like silver. Speaking of, what are we speaking of? Tell me. All right. Zen, thank you so much, dude. So nice.
Hi.
Thank you. This might be the only thing I've ever agreed with you on. Damn, Par's really telling it like it is to Adam. Hi Zen, how you doing? Silver's clean and safe color choice. Yeah, and I think I can just like carefree very much choose just whatever keycaps I want at that point. Like I don't really have to put much thought into it, which is nice. So I think that's why I've been, for the most part, enjoying silver. You know? Dune 65 Emerald's pretty damn you. Dude, I've been really enjoying the Dune. The two keyboards I've been really enjoying lately, Classic TKL and the Dune. I don't know, the Classic TKL just has a very nice look. I actually took this to my gaming room yesterday. Dude, oh my god, let me tell you guys about my night real quick. So, I woke up really early, because I had to the other day. Like, I woke up at 4 a.m., right? And I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just worked the entire day and just, like, played some games, like, took a little break here and there. But I tried, last night, I was like, fuck it, dude. It was like 10, I finished everything I had to do. I'm like, let me go try to play Star Wars. Holy crap, that game is riddled with issues, first of all. And not for nothing, I'm not really enjoying the first hour or two in this game that I put into it. So it's been over the span of 2 days, because the first day I crashed like 5 times, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this. Me looking to commission Bluefish, and Alex doesn't like Bluefish. I'll do your Bluefish. It doesn't matter, dude. We talking about us? Yes. Okay, let me complain for like 10 minutes here because I feel like I'm justified. And let me know if I'm not justified. So I'm playing the game the other day, and it just keeps crashing and crashing and crashing. So I just got fed up and just decided to not play it anymore. So that was about an hour of gameplay. Yesterday, I decided to play like an hour and 20 hour and 30 minutes. Dude, the cutscenes, at least in the first few hours, I don't know if it gets better. First of all, there's tons of texture and lighting glitches and just like, it's so bad. Everything looks chalky to look at. Like everything looks like clay. It's really weird. The graphics don't look fine-tuned. The world design looks great. There's a lot of life in the cities, which is fun. The lighting really brings it down. Even the RTX is not working as intended in cities. It looks terrible. So outside of that, bro, graphics were a gift, honestly, dude. Yeah, not intended to be with the original design. The biggest thing that's so far turning me off from this video game, and you guys can disagree because I feel like this is a gamer, like what you're into. I hate the fact that I don't know, I feel like I'm doing action for 5 whole minutes and then suddenly I'm in a 5-minute cutscene. And then the most egregious thing yesterday was I got off the spaceship and it makes this whole presentation zoomed in into my character, and it's like, it tells me go on the speeder bike. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I have to go maybe craft a speeder bike. Maybe I'll go fight someone for my speeder bike. No, the speeder bike was right behind me. They did all that just so I can go into another cutscene. So I turned my character around, hopped on the speeder bike into another cutscene. I don't know what the expectation is for this, interactive movie. That's what it's kind of feeling like. And I feel like I'm not playing a video game. I kind of just feel like I'm playing one of those like multiple choice games that's like a browser-based game, and I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot. And it's kind of bugging me a little bit. I'm really hoping the game changes because I want to like it. Because, the main character is pretty cool. Like, I think she's neat. I like the little, thing you get with you. I forget what it is. The combat feels fun for like the few things that I did. It doesn't feel very varied though. It feels like maybe no matter what weapon I use, it's going to be like kind of meh. Who knows? But geez, dude, the cutscenes are just killing me right now, bro. Like, I can't do it. Like, I don't want to sit in like a cutscene. I want to play a game. If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd go watch a movie. Games be yapping too much these days. Yeah. You can skip them, but then I feel like I won't understand the game. And that's the problem with it, is I feel like I'm kind of forced into watching this. But the graphic problems are definitely jarring in the game too. I actually had to go into my like settings file to change a setting so my textures load it properly, because they wouldn't load properly last night. So that was also frustrating. Also, what's up, Rusty? The story has to be interesting enough to justify long cutscenes. Yeah. And not for nothing. Like, I'm not spoiling anything, hopefully. If you guys don't want to hear it, just like, tell me stop. But the game's premise of you being, like, an outlaw and, like, it doesn't feel very new to me. Also, having played a lot of Assassin's Creed games and having played a lot of Far Cry, bro, this game just feels like Assassin's Creed. I swear to God, they've taken all the mechanics out of Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and just moved it into this. More so Assassin's Creed. It just feels like Assassin's Creed to me. Like, even when I have to, like, there's a lot of, like, jump up ledges, going from side to side type thing. Like, it's sort of low-key feels like a reskin, dude. I'm pretty sure chat told you. I know, but I just really wanted to try it out. I'm critiquing it. I feared that. Yeah, like, I'm not getting a unique gameplay out of it yet. So, I mean, I'm 2 and a bit hours in. We'll see. We'll see maybe if I play a little bit more. And I feel like I'm slower at the game right now simply because there have been so many problems with the graphics and stuff. Oh, I have more lube in here. That's just Ubisoft being Ubisoft. Yeah, which is a bit disappointing to say the least. But I mean, I don't know. I ended up skipping almost all the cutscenes in Horizon Forbidden West. Was way too much. I never played any of those games because I think for the longest time it was console only. I heard the ports are pretty bad. Ubisoft, I be hard. Oh my god, dude. Is it Ubi or Ubi? I say Ubi. I say Ubisoft. It could be Ubisoft, but tell you what, when they make a good game, I'll start caring how it's pronounced. Oopsie soft.
I say Boobisoft.
What the hell? Facts, Alex. You say some of the most hard shit sometimes. Who the hell says Ubisoft? Ubisoft. Isn't it you? You guys say Ubi? I mean, I feel like my realistic thing is they obviously care about the world. The world is outstanding looking at Outlaws. I was a little worried that maybe it would suffer from a lot of like the games where they kind of show you one thing and then they don't do anything for the game. I loved the world. They looked lived in for the most part. I think Division was done better, if I'm being real. Division was impeccable for how much like world clutter and just how lived in the world looked and, you know, destroyed because of the aftermath of what happened. Outlaws is great for that. The environment looks great. I'm very happy with it. The character design, like seeing all these different characters, fantastic. The storyline, it's all right so far. I don't love it, but it's just starting off, so maybe something else happens. Nothing's really gripping me to the story right now. The graphic issues, that's a whole other problem. And then, yeah, just the gameplay loop right now, it's giving me Assassin's Creed. We'll see. I don't know. But they did an excellent job with the world. I have to give them credit where credit is due. But I believe it was the Division team, right? The team who did Division who is running or just doing this. Oh my god, are you guys arguing about GIF and GIF? I just say GIF because it's just easier. Makes more sense. Massive is top tier at world building. Yeah, I will give them that. They did an excellent job with the world. Where do you get your Switches? Depends. I try to shop local vendors just because it makes more sense to me. But, you know, a lot of Switches these days I've just been sourcing them from whomever. Divinity, Dankeebs, Novel Keys has some stuff I like sometimes. Like, I'll be honest, I think we're kind of sold out on all the Cherry Switches these days. Yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot of good stuff. Alex, are you going to play Dragon Age? I kind of want to. I want to play that new Warhammer game. That game looks pretty sick. Get the 7U out of here. That looks pretty sick to me. Unikey, yeah, Unikeys is great. There's a lot of really good vendors. I can't name them all. I'm going to play the new Warhammer game so bad. Yeah, I'm really tempted to... Oh, I just need the 7 letter. I'm really tempted to get the new Warhammer game. Dude, I'm going to low-key... Like, I don't think I can return the Star Wars game at this point. But high-key, I kind of want to return it just so I can just get the top edition of Warhammer so I can play early. Because, not for nothing, I don't really have a lot of games I'm playing right now. And this new TFT set is not my favorite in the world. I thought I would like this TFT set, but not really. Hasn't really tickled my fancy. I'm down for Warhammer until Diablo. Let's do it. What's predecessor? It's free? I don't know which game it is. I haven't tried Deadlock out yet. I don't know if I'm really that into MOBAs. I don't know. Rusty? We are halfway to the giveaway board, guys, already. Holy shit. This is the giveaway board today. It's a chalice. It won't have the keycaps on it, but it will have the switches, and it's going to be built up just like this. It is a super cute, awesome looking, and I think this was actually rather expensive when it came out. Elquan, thank you, dude. You might not like it, but it's free to play. Wouldn't hurt to try. Which one? Deadlock? I just know I don't like MOBAs. I mean, we'll see. I have the invite code and everything, so maybe we'll do it. Where's my dielectric grease? Here you are. Elquan, thank you, man. Also, Rusty, thank you again, dude. Thanks, guys. Oh, Predecessor. Which one's it about? What is it about? I forgot I don't have a lid for this anymore. Definitely more MOBA than shooter. Yeah, and not for nothing. I know I'm not going to be super into Deadlock. So I haven't really started it much. I also hate MOBAs. Game Deadlock, a chance for the first 20 years. I rage quit a game. Last time so you rage quit TPK? Yeah, my thing with forced team gameplay like that, where it really relies on teams to be like in communication and talking. Listen, this is just me talking, but every game I've had like that, I've had the worst experience with teammates, and it really drags down the game with me.
Alexotos Wave, hope you're having a good Friday.
Thank you, Maze. Thank you so much for the tier 1. So, I just don't want to put myself through shit like that. Like, this is why I don't even play Counter-Strike anymore. I used to love Counter-Strike. I cannot stand Valorant. I used to love League, but I can't do these games. Like, there's other games too. I'm just picking on those, but yeah, I don't want to put myself through that stress. Like, sometimes I want to play, and it's not like I want to play super serious, but I want people to, like, not troll me. Like, I don't feel like logging on a game. I only have a set amount of time for a day, you know, to play video games. So for someone who's not having a good day to take it out on me, I just don't feel like it. It's just not something I'm into. And it's why I strictly avoid a lot of these team-based games like that. That's why I don't play anything. I play solo games, and I play with friends. Like, that's it. I'm over games like that, dude. And this might be a spicy take, but like, yeah, I don't really need like a 16-year-old to yell at me because he's having a bad day, he or she's having a bad day, and then, you know, troll my 30 minutes I'm supposed to have of enjoyment per day. Because it's not like you can leave these games without penalty a lot of the times too. That is the unfortunate part. They're all time sinks. To be honest, I pick a single-player game over MOBAs any day. Yeah. Also, what's up, Jen? How you doing? I literally stopped playing multiplayer games because they piss me off beyond belief. I noticed I behave rudely with loved ones, bad mental health, and generally an unpleasant person because half my day I'd be thinking about KDA instead of something else. Well, I mean, yeah, that too. I find, like, my attitude when I play games like that too even suffers. Like, I get annoyed because someone else ruined what was supposed to be fun for me. And then I sort of also take it out on people, and I hate that. It's not a good feeling. You know, I'll play TFT because it's single player against other people, but sometimes people get really rude in chat. Depends. I switched to gacha games. I'm sorry for your loss.
Damn, dude.
Jen, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Sheesh, Jen. Thank you. I'm assuming I'm taking off these pieces, by the way, right, keyboarder? Just to make sure. Read my message above. Oh, I'm just gonna click your name and look at your history. Chat's actually moving pretty quick today. I used to play Counter-Strike when skin gambling was at peak. I had so much profit from high-stake gambling. I bet a $60 skin and got $1,800. What the hell? Yeah, the gambling stuff too is, I'm really against gambling like that. I'm all for gambling with, like, if you want to gamble your points here, which literally have no value. Like, they're just fun to do it. But even that's a slippery slope. But when it comes to real money, I am really dead set against it. Like, I encourage everyone here, like, let me be real. Don't fucking gamble your money. It's all a fucking... Like, listen, you might think you're winning. The only winner here is the casinos or, like, the people who are doing it. That's it. There are no real fucking winners. So I would not gamble if I was you guys. Obviously... You guys do your own thing. That's why, like, when people are like, "Oh, would you ever join Kick?" Absolutely not, because it's a gambling platform, and gambling, I have seen it destroy people. It's not fun, dude. Only gamble if I wouldn't gamble, period, dude. House always wins. Alex, can I sponsor a board to give away? If you want. We can talk about it later. I'm going to be streaming a lot September, so sure. I actually decided against doing sponsors for some of the slots for giveaways, just because I wanted it to be just purely me. But I mean, I don't mind if you guys want to give back to this beautiful community. We can figure it out. Also, Dom, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Did you want split on this? Hold on, let me see what you wanted. How did you want this built again, my friend? Did you tell me how you wanted it built? I don't even know if you did. Keyboarder, can you refresh my memory? I don't see it anywhere in our chat for some weird reason. Usually did split backspace. We can do split. Did you want full right shift? By the way, guys, this is not my board to keep. Okay, so maybe I looped one too many stabs, but that is A-okay. So we're going to do enter. Is this the chalice, the one that used to be the mic weight? Okay, yes, but let's not get it. Let's clear something out, okay? This used to be my weight for my C-stand, but it was in its hard shell case the entire time, so there's no damage to it. It's just a really heavy 40%, and it fit perfectly in a little bag, so it used to be my weight. And I'm not gonna lie, I straight up forgot I had this. And when I got rid of the mic weight, I'm like, dude, I should give this keyboard away, because I don't think I use 40s that much. So that is the goal. We're giving it away. I know the crazy thing is, I know this keyword's kind of sought after by some people. Like, I've been told the chalice is like, it has a bit of a cult following. I totally forgot, dude. What is the difference between the Tiger Light and the Transition Light? One's from KVD fans. I mean, there's minimal differences in terms of sound profile, I feel. I think the Transition Light's a more well thought out board of the two. Is it weird that I use top right most 1U as backspace? No, I don't think so. Sometimes I do that too. I mean, I'm just happy this particular PCB supports so much. I feel like sometimes that's lacking in certain hot swap units. But this supports a whole butt ton. I appreciate that. Pretty nice. And then look what we're using for switches today, guys. I did find my unicorn, yes. Warframe was really fun, Suzuki. I really liked it. So these are broken in. And I'm very curious. So, if you guys know me, I don't particularly love broken in switches. I think the only broken in switch that I actually like is the MX Browns. But I'm curious about these because, you know, in hand, these felt pretty good. I also lubed these with 205. But they are broken in 400,000 actuations. Not as much as some other units I've seen, so maybe that'll help it. And these are also MX2As. But I do like these new MX2As a lot. Not the broken in ones, because I don't know how they sound yet. Maybe this will sound really good. But MX2As so far have been very nice. I am much appreciating the MX2As. I have on my Kohakus. Is it an MX2A orange? It is. These are the orange ones. I would like to report that after a very long wait, having to deal with Vala as a vendor, I got my Swiss cheese board. Let's go, dude. Yeah, hopefully no one has any more problems with vendors going forward. You know what's got to stop, though? I'm going to speak my mind about something. And this is a bit more community-oriented. I'm not saying anyone here does it, but I just want to speak my mind, if that's okay. I am seeing a lot of like conspiracy theories. Some people, they like to kind of talk, and talking is not a bad thing. But I don't like when people personally, like, they fill in the gaps with things, and they kind of make their own spin on what they think is happening. And they don't present it as like a, here's my opinion. It's presented as fact. Hence why I call it conspiracy theory. And I've been seeing that a lot lately with like just everything. It happens in my comment sections. It happens in other Discords. It happens like in everything. It's just like someone talking about a vendor, and they make everything up because they want to either be heard, or I don't know what it is. Like, for example, I'll use a real world example. Mr. Space Cables wants to focus more on his actual support tickets rather than his Discord support tickets. And he said that clearly in a thing that he doesn't want to deal with people putting tickets in a Discord. And people took that as like, you know, I get it. Like everyone spreads around red flag. But then you know what I see people say? And this doesn't help anyone, by the way. Let me tell you guys. I see people say this in certain chats. Oh, well, he didn't answer this one ticket, so I also sent in 3 other tickets with the different emails to see which one he'd answer first. So you're backlogging a system that's already sort of backlogged because what? You just like want to do what? I don't understand. Yeah, and I also agree with you, Jen, too. Like being on Discord and trying to get support tickets done on Discord, like it's not viable because there's too much conversation going on. Yeah, like I don't know, man. It's just like, I think personally, and I'll pick on Space Cables here. Like he's been very transparent with what's been going on. He even said it was his own fault, particular set. I mean, I personally think it's a bit of GMK's fault as well, but you know, he's very transparent. But it's just like, dude, I think this whole like just conspiracy theory, like filling in the gaps, and there's more things. It's not just with that particular one, but bro, it's just like, God, dude. Yeah, and the instant chargebacks don't help anyone too. Like, I get it. And you know what? From a consumer standpoint, I understand when things go wrong, they go wrong hard. But there's also a snowball effect. So, Alex, did you hear the theory about you being a really nice person? Your whole community really appreciates you and likes to brag on how great you are and might want to watch you for rumors. It's spreading officially, especially in Discord. Can't forget about the comment calling you a gross, selfish reviewer. Oh yeah, someone said that. That's right. I almost forgot about that. You want to know why I'm a gross, selfish reviewer, guys? Because I didn't put foam in a keyboard. And because I didn't put foam in the keyboard, I'm a gross, selfish reviewer. I'm really sorry about that. True? God damn it, dude. That was such an odd comment to read. I know, it was so weird. But yeah, anyways, that's me speaking my mind. I don't want to speak too much about it because it is kind of a negative thing, but please, like, if anyone here is guilty of kind of, you know, spreading half-truths, it's not good, dude. Spreading half-truths is just not helpful anywhere. And you know what, too? It really drags down a conversation when you're just spreading half-truths. Or even a lot of the cases, you're kind of just pitching an opinion as fact. Please, if there's one thing I can ask of anyone, and again, I'm not saying you guys here, maybe someone will watch this and be like, fuck, I've done this. If you're not sure about something, and you're kind of just pitching it, okay, I got rid of these particular switches. Just don't say it. If you want to talk about it and be like, hey, I'm not sure, can you guys fill me in? But I wouldn't put it in with half truths. Chicken bake or double chunk chocolate cookie. I've never had either one from Costco. I'm not gonna lie. It's really annoying how prevalent it's gotten online to just spread wrong info for the sake of drama. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately. And actually, I had a conversation with some friends about that today as well. Believe it or not. There is a lot of false information on the website that gets spread so quickly. And, you know, even though it's easier than ever to fact check, I also think it's more difficult to fact check with how many articles just kind of present opinion as fact. They sell legit pre-made ramen at Costco. Dude, I really want to go to Costco, but I also don't have a Costco membership. I know there's like ways around it, but... Are you interested in any group buys right now? The Dune, but I think the Dune there might be letting me keep, so I might be pretty grateful there. But the Dune, if I didn't get a Dune, I'd be super interested in that. Oh, this Switch is totally broken. Never mind. The keyboard coming up on... I don't want to take away from this board because this board's super unique and super awesome. I'm not gonna lie, like this is super cool. But the keyboard coming up on Sunday is actually something I'm quite looking forward to, and it actually might even be in stock from what I heard. So maybe not so much a group buy. What other group buys am I looking forward to? I mean, there's a few products I'm looking forward to. There's a new board by Bowl coming out soon called the Pangea that we'll be covering soon-ish. Rumor has it you get a free pick of Alex's toes with every merch purchase. I cannot confirm or deny that. The work one's cool, it's just expensive. I don't know if I'm the right target demographic for the work one. Come on, straighten up. Still got that Rama thermal. I am not touching it because it's cursed. Schools should teach more critical thinking instead of teaching facts. Not everything is white or black, and that's how misinformation spreads. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things that I personally think that I don't feel like getting too much into today. But I do feel like everything has to be sensationalized these days for the sake of just telling a cool story. And it's just like not every story needs to be fucking sensationalized, you know? But I mean, there's reasons why I think that. There's reasons why I think people like sensationalized stuff. Wait, which board is coming out on Sunday? I'm going to leave it up to Keyboarder. It's a totally different board and it totally varies from this. If Keyboarder wants, I won't show it on this stream, but if Keyboarder wants to see, because it's Keyboarder's time right now, then I will, oh, I am down a Switch. Keyboarder, unfortunately, one of the legs is broken on this, the plastic legs. So I'm just going to pop it in anyways. Just so you know, it's on the S, okay? What does sensationalized mean? It's a big word for Elmo. It just means it's like spiced up for no fucking reason. Do you see GMK Cosmo yet? I think you guys were talking about that last time, right? I do like the cutouts here on the plate. This is actually pretty nice. They sound good already. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm usually not into broken in switches, but these sound pretty good. I did these with 205. I believe these are the stock springs, believe it or not. That's the only thing maybe I'm a smidge concerned on. And I was going to film these, but they really didn't need films. So, I mean, interesting that we get to try these today. Let's do O-ring first. I'm so pumped up for this. This is going to be such an interesting build today. This O-ring looks like it's fucking tough to put in. No, we're good. What's this film do for switches? Well, it's mostly for housings that suffer from some wobble. Sometimes when you crack open a switch, the legs don't exactly put together. Oh wait, it's up this way. The way that you did the first time, so you kind of have to kind of fill in that gap per se. What's up with this board? This board, okay, to fill everyone in who's just tuning in, this is a board based off of an Overlord character, Albedo. They did an excellent job theming this keyboard. This is probably one of the more unique boards that I've seen in a long time in terms of theming. It's a very low quantity run, so this is extremely expensive, but it's pretty neat. I mean, it has the horns the character has. It does give me some like Texas vibes for sure. You can probably remove this weight. But I mean, like overall the theming of the board, a lot of nice curves. Even the weight, how it's recessed down a little bit here, has this bit of a bevel. It's nice. It looks good. You know, like there's a lot of nice parts here. Even the horns, like they're done well in terms of being with, you know, seamed onto the case here. It looks good. It's cool. It's a very cool looking keyboard. It's super unique, and if you're into this, then you're into this. Do you know when the Lumen Key 60 will be out? I'm not sure, but I have it here with me. I just got it in the other day. I think it's the one. What are the horns made of? Aluminum. And then they're done in like an E-white, or sorry, E-ivory. So E-code it to be ivory, basically. What is the board based on? Albedo from Overlord. So it's a character from the anime. I hope this reaches the right audience, because it is a very low quantity run, and I really hope it reaches the people that want this. But I think it's very important to understand this is expensive. It's going to start, I mean, they just gave me a ballpark, but $800 to $900. It's super expensive for what it is. And again, I can sort of see it in some areas. Get rid of all these screws here. Like, I get it. There's probably some prototyping that went down that cost a whole bunch, and they only want to do a very limited quantity. Yeah, low quantity, tons of custom CNCing. Like, I get it. I do. Do I agree with it? I mean, I don't know if these anime boards have, like, tons of interest. And you know what? Even if they probably did like a 100 MOQ, which is a lot, I don't know. I don't know how many people would actually be interested in buying something like this. So you can kind of see how the horns are done. Yeah, these horns alone probably cost a lot. I mean, they're very well machined. If you guys want to take a closer look here, actually, we'll do like this. They're well machined. Look at that. Like, no machining marks. For what it is, like, I'm very impressed. And then they have, you kind of just screw them in here, so you can technically take these out. You know what would have been a really good idea? I'm not saying you, the end isn't actually super sharp. Yeah, this is not very sharp, guys. Yeah, you know what actually is a really good idea, keyboarder? Hear me out. What if you just offered, I don't know, maybe for the future, you do something else like this? For next time, you should probably offer some sort of like just basic generic like flush plug. That if someone wants this and doesn't want horns, they can just kind of swap it out. I don't know how expensive that would be. Yeah, just like a cover up or something. Just as an idea. You don't have to add this, just as like an extra piece. But just as like a thought maybe for the future. Very well done though, for what it is. Very well done. I also like the way the screws work here. Those angled bolts really help with making this a little easier to take apart, which is very thoughtful. I like it. And now let's get the daughter board out. Where'd I put it? Right here. That's a fair suggestion. Yeah, I don't think I have any major criticism yet, keyboarder, other than the small little points of like things that I've mentioned. And even those, they're not really like, I don't know, they're not really anything crazy. Oh wait, did someone redeem a pen pop earlier? Someone did, and I didn't do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I just remembered. Is that Shoshin on the Classic? It is. Do you like it? That's so satisfying. It is. I mean, you can film them, but I don't feel like they need it filmed. But you know what? I would probably end up filming them if I had these. Like, these aren't my switches, but in the long term, I might. I think you can totally get away with not filming them, though. There is a smidge of housing wobble, but not enough for it to be, like, super in your face. Good evening, Jeff. How are you? What bit do I need for this? Why would you want to have horns in your keyboard? Why not is the question. The mighty bar scoop? What's up, bar scoop? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Alex, do you think silver would go well with the X-ray keycaps? Absolutely. Believe it or not, I'd be more into silver with those to contrast the caps just a smidge. I think I've done the X-ray on E-White, and I think it's all right looking. But again, lately I've been kind of growing out of the E-White color. Just ever so slightly, personal decision there. It goes with everything, but I do find E-White's a smidge. It's a smidge too, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to have the setup for it, and it's a bit sterile. Like, it's too clean. You know what I mean? Is the board officially licensed? No, it's fan art, technically. It's a very low quantity. And I believe the way it works is, because I know we talked about this last time, when you do low quantity stuff, the reason why people do fan art low quantity runs is because they can only do a certain amount before it's classified as something different. I think that rule probably differs in different parts of the world type thing, but I just grabbed the white Flash Corsa. Oh, the Corsa is so nice in that particular color, though, because it has a bit of texture to it. So I enjoy it. You know, I do like these angled screws. They're so easy to put in. I love the Lumen Key 60. Yeah, I'll be trying that soon-ish. Soonish. Also, Bunny, did I say hi to you today? Did I? I'm not too sure. Dude, I am sweating like crazy right now. I don't know why. It just got super warm. But I'm also, like, in need of coffee right now. I gotta do this way. Too hard to do it this way here. I don't think this is sitting very flush. Oh, there we go. Got it now. Because you're a hottie? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude, I needed coffee so bad earlier. I'm not gonna lie, today I've been kind of gassed up on caffeine. I saw something insane at Keeb Life. I'll drop it in general. I'm scared. I'm very, very scared for that. Tim must be nearby. Still have the Neon Lumen 80 to test, or Lumen 60? No, we gave away all the Lumen Key keyboards. I might have the 80 still. Well, we'll definitely put on this Artisan keycap. I feel like this belongs here on this. Now, to decide on keycaps. You know, one thing I didn't really notice about the board now that I'm seeing it one more time in the light. I think the E-White doesn't do this justice, but it does have this really nice kind of finish. Again, I don't know if this is doing it justice, and I apologize. See this kind of taper on the side? How it kind of travels all the way to the front, but kind of continues as the front lip? That is a very pretty touch. Here we go, this is a good position of it. That is a very pretty touch to this. Damn. Yeah, and even the side profile having that smidge of a cherry lip and having such a low front height, it genuinely is. Like, this has some good lines to it. Like I said, if there was a way to cover up the horns for people who don't like it, even though they're not really going to add anything to the sound profile or take away, this would be a very pretty side profile. Because again, it kind of curves down a little bit. I like this curve on the butt, and then it does kind of peek out a little bit over here too because of this curve, which is nice too. But yeah, this is genuinely nice. No, they're not very sharp. You can, they're just kind of rounded off. Very pretty though, huh? This is going to be a fun one to take photos of. The horns remind me of cream cheese. Do you know if the Classy TKL Proto color will be raffled? I'm pretty positive it'll be first come, first serve, Barnett. I'm pretty sure. I know you never have to apologize. Not everyone can attend those things, right? So I'm more than happy to answer questions twice. Trust me. So, the Albedo colors are white, black, and gold. I feel like Lux would be a probably good choice, and I think even Keyboarder was telling me Lux is a great choice. I'm really thinking, hold on. I don't know if I want to use Serica on this today. Grev, thank you so much for 18 months, dude.
Hey,
Sib would look sick. I don't have Sib, though. Thank you, Grev. All is okay today. Can't complain. Is Albedo waifu material? Oh my god. I can't answer these questions, man. When did you send me my keyboard? ARMS. It was sent out... Yeah. All that stuff was sent out 2 or 3 weeks ago. All the giveaway units. ARMS, what was your prize again? There was one I haven't shipped out because I DM'd them a question, but they didn't answer. Which one was yours? It was like a shipping question. Exodus, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it.
Just finished my BD60 build, and then saw you were live. Just had to hop in.
Thank you, dude.
D.
Percent 65? Percent 65? Hold on, let me go look at my list really quick while I think about keycaps. How'd your BD60 go though, Exodus? Did it go well? I'm just gonna look at my list of what you won. Hold on. Maybe you're the person who I didn't send it to because I'm waiting for an answer. You are the person. Okay. ARMS, unfortunately, we're gonna have to send you something else. There is a big problem with the Haven. The Haven has... That particular prototype had really bad screws and they're all stripped and you cannot open up the keyboard to put in the daughter board. Unless you want a crack at it, I can send it to you and then you can just plug in the daughter board yourself. But I'm gonna have to DM you, and I think I DM'd you about that too on Discord. We have to send you something else because that keyboard, I just literally cannot open it up. It was the 60% or 65? Yeah, they were pretty shitty screws. I was told they're prototype screws and, you know, I was hoping they didn't strip, but they were all extremely, like they were kind of bound or molded. I don't know. They were just bad. But yeah, they're really up there. It was really upsetting having to try to open that up to do. We can talk on Discord if that's okay, ARMS. I DM'd you there. I would appreciate not doing it here because I feel like that's a long conversation. No, I was told it was just prototype screws. Thank you, Pori. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the prime. Yeah, but I DM'd you about it, like, last month. The screws were a gift? Oh my god, dude. Please. But talk to me on Discord. We can figure that out, and I can get it shipped to you ASAP, my friend. Are you planning on giving away the Haven decal? I already did. That was done a while ago. I don't have that keyboard anymore. Alright, let's go find something. Maybe I have Lux to put on this. I want to see how Lux looks on this now. Where would I have Lux, though? Give me a sec, guys. I'll take a crack at it. You know, Oak, I'm actually willing to ship it to you. If you want to crack at doing that. I cannot get it open, though, bro. I sat there, and I don't have the tools to properly get that screw out. But it is... There was one that I got out that was terrible, but the other one, there's one final screw. It is bad, dude. Where did I have GMK Lux now? Lux. Did I have that in like a small one here? That's not Lux. Where is GMK Lux? Oh, here it is. Do I have it available to use? I think it might be on something. Oh, you know what? I think it's on... Yeah, okay, we'll take it off this keyboard. The fact that humanity still can't make decent screws is a sad commentary on our progress. No, it was just a very cheap material of screw. And it was like a Phillips screw too, which didn't do it any favors. So, it was just a bad time, bro. That's all. It's fine. Alrighty, let's put Lux on this bad boy. What's the lens in the top left? It is an XCD 90mm. You know, Lux does look pretty good on this. You had the right idea, keyboarder. Yeah, funny story about that lens. Okay, so story about that camera. If you guys want to hear it while I put keycaps on. I've been wanting that lens. So this lens was announced last November or December, and I've been wanting to trade in all my gear. So the story is, I used to work as a photographer. I used to do fitness photography, and I've done a lot of photography over the last bunch of years. During one of my jobs, I had an allowance with I basically made minimum wage, but I had an allowance for gear that I was allowed to keep. That's kind of how they paid me. In hindsight, very shitty. I would never do that again. I think that was a very bad form of payment. But because I worked there for so long, I amassed a lot of stuff I didn't need. So I had traded it in. I traded all my gear in back in July or June or... No. Actually, earlier. I traded in earlier this year. I don't remember the exact month. And it was a lot of money. So, years and years of working. Well, actually, it wasn't a lot of money in hindsight, but basically years of working as a photographer. I sold every piece of gear I had, and I was like, I really want to get my dream camera. Like my dream work camera. And this was the dream work camera. However, I didn't really want to be on... I hate being on wait lists for camera gear because I feel like it never ends. Vic, thank you so much for the tier 1. And also, Gel, thank you so much for the tier 1. So I was considering going on a wait list for this camera. And I was like, fuck, dude, how long is this wait list? So I called. And the guy told me 12 months minimum. And I'm like, fuck, that's a long time for camera gear. So I decided I wasn't going to get it. And I was just kind of sitting on all this, because it wasn't like I sold it for money. I sold it for in-store credit because I got more money as in-store credit. Just so you guys are aware. And I was like, fuck, what do I use this on? Then one day, many months after I inquired about this, I decided to look on the website and I saw it in stock. And I was like, oh, guess they have them in stock now. Let me go use my in-store credit. So I called them and I was like, hi, can I get this camera and the lens? And the guy laughed at me. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. Like, I'm not saying this to sensationalize this stuff. He was laughing. He's like, we don't have that in. There's a 12-month wait list on that. I'm like, I am looking at it in stock on your website right now. And then he's like, no, you're not. I'm like, all right, I'm not, I guess. Sure. And he looked at it and he's like, holy shit. Yeah, it's in stock. He's like, let me go check for you. Sure enough, apparently what happened was it came in that morning, and I guess whoever was supposed to pick up their camera lens for the day decided they didn't want it anymore. So there was this very small window of the camera being available before it was passed on to the next person. So I jumped on it right away. They said I had to come that day to pick it up. I went, grabbed it. And then while I was there, I met someone in the keyboard hobby. Believe it or not, they were picking up a camera too. They were getting a Sony. And then I inquired about the Fuji X100V because I still have a little bit of store credit left. Because I ended up putting a few dollars of my own towards this, and then I've traded in other stuff since. Dude, you think this camera was bad to get? And this is an expensive camera. Oh my god, dude. The Fuji X100V, I'm pretty positive that's a 3-year waitlist. I don't know the exact time frame of the Fuji X100, or not V, the 6. The 6 had, that particular store had, they had 300 units on pre-order, and Fuji was only sending them 2 to 3 units per month. Per month! That camera is just too fucking insane, bro. Like, let me turn off this air conditioner thing. That camera is insane, dude. The only thing that would make me wait 3 years in Alexotos stream, hey, thanks, way too lucky. But if you guys want to see the camera here, I'll just put it on the desk. Fuji, made on the Fuji Raceway. Like, he even said, he's like, there's no chance of anyone getting a Fuji X106 from this particular location. And I was like, dude, that is fucking wild. The Fuji? Fuji's a few $1,000, I think. Which is, you know, actually, believe it or not, I think that's expensive for that camera, the Fuji X106. I think it's way too expensive. But, I mean, if memory serves, the X100V, or the X104, rather, or the one prior to that, I'm pretty positive, or whatever it was called before that, I'm pretty positive that wasn't an expensive camera. It was all the hype that made it really expensive. If memory serves. I don't know. I would never get one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was just curious, just because I wanted to see how much wait time was on it, because I know that, like, I know some people in chat were looking for them, and I was willing to buy it for a few friends, and then, you know, ship it off to them. Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. But, yeah, I would never personally buy it. It is just too expensive for what it is. Yeah, and you know, I was actually telling another friend about this too. If I had to do cameras all over again right now, I would slowly get off the Fuji hype, just because Fuji stuff now, like, it's just not for nothing. I think Fuji makes great stuff, but all this hype towards their camera brands, like, I kind of feel like they're not prepared to really, how can I put this? They cannot keep up with the demand of their products. Matt, thank you so much for the tier 1. And Burn, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s. Okay, I will run the giveaway here in one moment. Let me put the last 2 keycaps on here. Or 3 keycaps. Giveaway is going to be active. Let me just quickly find the keycaps for this. I think people who ordered GMK Fuji from Mikey would have to wait over 3 years. The keycap set too? Oh my god, dude. You know what? You're not wrong. I mean, for keyboard photos, it really depends. If you're just doing it casually, then get whatever you want. I don't think there's anything wrong with any camera. If you're doing it professionally, then, you know, I can weigh in some opinions. But I think there's a lot of great cameras right now from every brand possible. I would probably, like, I'm not gonna tell you not to get Fuji because I think Fuji's fantastic. But I do feel like Fuji's wait times for things and just the Fuji price increases that have happened, it's just not worth it anymore for that. Like, it's just too much, bro. Oh, here's my delete keys on this keyboard. Like, I don't know. I find it hard to justify. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and I agree with Schmo. Schmo is very much right on that. Each brand does kind of have its own, like, small thing that, you know, makes it excel in certain areas. Fuji used to be kind of like that good dollar per performance, and you got lots of cool things with Fuji, and you still do. It's just, you know, IMO. Not all the bodies anymore are worth the price. Their lenses are still fantastic. This looks great with Lux on it, by the way. Here, let's run the giveaway too. Hold on. Oh, what the hell? Let's go to Stream Elements, Loyalty, Giveaways. This is for the Chalice. It's a small little 40%. I hope whoever wins it really loves it and appreciates it. Let's just run it for a little bit here. It's running right now. Chat uses A6100 and all I got was a few likes on Instagram. Oh my god. It did start, yes. You guys can enter. So if you guys don't know, we're giving away a keyboard every time I stream for the month of September. I thought this was a bit of a more easy way to digest giveaways rather than one day where you kind of have to sit here for 5 hours. That way there you can just tune in when you feel like, and maybe you'll win something, maybe you don't. This is the keyboard I'm giving away today. The Chalice. No keycaps though, just the keyboard and key switches and stabs and stuff. It's a small little 40%. It's super adorable. Has a nice big PVD'd weight. I'll clean it up. Super cute. Ooh. Yeah, the horns are a part of this keyboard, by the way. It's super silly, but I love it. It's good. It's on theme. 40% and ergo? That's crazy. A 40. Yeah, so apparently, I didn't know this. Someone told me recently. This keyboard has like a bit of a cult following. So, someone new to the hobby, should I get the Mode 65 Envoy or KBD 8X? Do you want a TKL or do you want a 60? Or 65 rather. That's the big question. They're both good boards. I think both are good. So it just really depends on what layout you need. Either one. I think you might like the TKL more. So maybe you go with the KBD fans board. Might make more sense. You know? Because I feel like the layout alone, I mean, they're all great. But if you're new to customs and maybe you're new to like transitioning into the custom side of keyboards, a TKL will serve you for a long time. Lighting stream? What am I doing? TKL best layout? It's a good layout. Okay. I really like the way this looks, actually. It's really growing on me, by the way. This is a good-looking keyboard. It has the right vibe to it. I think Lux is perfect for this. I can see the character who it's designed after. And I'm going to say this, and I say this lightly because I don't think it matters in the long run, but it's cool to me. This might be one of the best themed keyboards after a character that I've ever seen. And I really, really mean that. Even down to the weight, having the character, you know, sort of stylized on the back over here and just themed. It's cool. Like, they're really selling me on like a theme of a keyboard. Do you guys feel the same way? The Navi 60 was excellent. I think Navi 60 is second place for best theme keyboards. Seems like a lot of work went into this. Yeah, machining is good on the horns. Like, there's a lot of curves, and just the keyboard itself doesn't lack any fun stuff here. Again, even the shell of the keyboard you guys can see is you know, it's a bit it has a lot of character everywhere. So it's not like, and my worry was when I saw the $800, $900 price tag on this, my worry was this is going to be a very basic keyboard with just an anime weight. But when I started looking into like the actual photos of this and then getting to see the board in person, this is very unique. And I hope that this finds the right audience of people who really like this character and are willing to invest on this particular keyboard, because I think this project's really cool. I have no quarrels with how this is built. I think the use of those angled pieces is really nice. I still don't love screwless builds, but I think in this particular case it sort of makes sense. You know, I maybe would have opted for push-in feet and hiding the screw underneath these. It's $800 to $900. I don't know the exact final price. You gotta grab it by the horns. Yeah, you can technically grab this by the horns too. My favorite 65? I don't know. I have a whole bunch. I don't have a lot of favorites, guys. I don't play the favorite game. I can appreciate a lot of stuff. And the reason I don't play the favorite game anymore is because my tastes change. So I can say something now, but next week I might feel different. Right now I'm really vibing with, I like the Mode 65 right now. I like the Encore right now, you know? The Dune 65's kind of hitting. So I strongly go after unique, but I just got a Keeb a few weeks ago. I mean, that makes sense. So yeah, I have to admit, this is a very pretty looking board. They seem to have put a lot of work into this. I can appreciate every little aspect that went into this. Again, maybe my only small dislike, but also I like for what it is the hidden screw design. Never been a big fan of it just because you have to take off keycaps when you're ready to change this out. But it's angled screws, so opposed to going down, which is a bit annoying, it's just angled into the side of the case, which is quite nice actually. Makes it a little easier to build. But very easy to put together. It's an O-ring or top mount. I don't know if I'll love top mount in this particular board here today, but let's see how this sounds and then we can draw the winner. Ow. It also helps because you use bigger screws. That too. And this is with MX2A oranges, done with 205. They're also broken in for 400,000 actuations, if I'm correct. Aluminum plate, O-ring, the Albedo keyboard, hot swap PCB. Oh, okay. It sounds different with the lube. Wait, keyboarder. Did you not try this with lubed switches? It sounds nice. Nope. I need to tune the spacebar a smidge here, which I'm going to do right now. Really? I think the spacebar fits. You know, this is nice. This is pretty good. It's a good sounding board with a good theme. You don't get these too often. I'm going to just tune the spacebar a smidge here because I am not 100% in love with the tuning I did. So let's make it a little better. Keyboarder goes no lube. I'm not going to lie. I'm a single out keyboarder right now. He sent me these switches and I opened them up. And my first thought was, does this man not want lube on his switches? Because he never asked me to lube them. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, let me lube your switches real quick. And he's like, thanks, man. Dude, I'm not going to lie. They were fucking bone dry, dude. And I think they were supposed to come pre-lubed, but the 400,000 actuations made the lube disappear. I think the friction got rid of the... So, I don't know. This could have been a very different stream if I didn't reach out to ask if he wanted them lube. Could have been very different. That was a conscious decision. Oh, that spacebar sounds very nice now. This sounds really good. I'm very happy with this. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. Meant to pause the music. I need to tune these two stabs as well, which we'll do here in a bit. There is this most faint, as I keep clicking, there's a faint underlying metallic sound in some areas of the board. But it's not something I'm overly angry about. Like, I think I'd leave it personally. But you can probably force break this, which maybe we'll do. But again, I'm actually one of those people where I enjoy a little smidge of something extra in there. It really depends on the board, though, like what your personal tastes are. Force breaking is something super easy to do. You can literally do it with tape. Did you guys want me to try top mount as well? Do we have the screws for top mount? Let me just double check. For some reason, oh, there they are. I don't know. I can't picture this as a 10U, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, let's draw the giveaway. Let's draw the chalice for everyone here. The chalice is gonna close in like 10 seconds if you guys want to get in like a last minute entry here. Done already? You lost? All right, let's draw the chalice in 3, 2, 1, closing. Drawing a winner. Aaron, congratulations. Is Aaron in chat? I didn't see him chat today, did I? Aaron, you gotta type. I don't know if he's in chat. There he is. Congratulations. Let me just copy and paste your name. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh my lord, I'm going all over the place. Congratulations, Alex baby, merci. No worries, my friend. You know what? It was weird. I didn't see you type today. I was like, did you type today? I feel like usually you come in strong with that message, you know? But it's okay. We're gonna put you down as the winner, my friend. Where's my little list? I moved it. Congratulations on the chalice. I'll send you the form later, Aaron, okay? Congratulations. I hope you like it. Is Alex crashing for y'all or is it just me? I hope it's not me. Okay, let's unscrew this now and let's try force breaking it as well as top mounting it. Although again, I don't really think this needs to be force broken. Like, I don't think we're gonna gain much of force breaking, but we can try if you guys want. I'm down to try. Oh. I don't mind Alex crashing on me. What the? Hydrate? Still got some coffee. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Aaron, for being here always. Okay, I don't know how much I'm gonna like top mount, be real with you guys, but we shall see. I think it's kind of hit and miss with top mount aluminum with me. Really is hit and miss. I think the only negative about these screws sometimes is it is kind of awkward to get the case out, so you kind of have to dump the screws out before you do so. There's a screw somewhere in there, but let's take this off. I feel like top mount's rarely the better options. Sometimes it's a great option depending on the plate material, but it highly depends on plate material. Gonna be honest though, normally I don't like it, so just so you guys aren't like shocked by my decision here. I do want to apply just something over here though. If I'm being real with you, I think there's a lot of surface contact, and I think this would greatly help. Just a smidge. Now, the board sounds great already, and I'm not too concerned, but just for good practice, let's put something here to force break it. What can I put? What can I put? Give me 1 second while I figure it out. What do I want to put here? Yeah, it's all preference. All preference at the end of the day. Just trying to see if I want to just cut some tape, or do I have like a stab pad I can use? Yeah, let's use a stab pad or something. The horns are made of aluminum. The aluminium. You don't mind that I do this, by the way? Keyboarder? Do you mind if I put this? I know it's your board, so I want to just double check. Sure, perfect. And then we'll switch back to O-ring after this as well. I'm falling asleep. Bye, random. I try to be really aware that sometimes I'm not doing my own keyboards and they're client boards, and I don't ever want to do something to a client board without their permission. So I try to be super aware that I am doing client stuff. Ooh. Did you tell Alex that you fed me KBBQ off the board? Did you? God damn. Also, what's up, Squirrely? God damn, dude. You know what? Okay. Just so we don't have to... hold on. Let's actually do the force break with the O-ring first. And then let's go back to doing the top mount. Does that make sense? Can we do it that order? I feel like this is a healthy order to do things in. And then we'll do top mount after this. Makes the stream a little longer too, you know? That way you guys can enjoy all of our company here for a bit longer. Although, I don't know, what are you guys doing after? You guys gonna play some games? You guys gonna watch a movie? It's Friday night after all. Movie? What are you gonna watch? Sleep after? I'm probably gonna go take a shower because even though I didn't really do a whole lot today, I did have to go out and I did have to kind of go back and forth to the postal office a few times. More keep inventory since I finally caved and started a Notion. You know, that sounds kind of fun though. Got a couple of keyboard commissions for the night. Oh, hell yes. I'm starting my part-time tomorrow after we build your sonnet. What are you putting inside of it, Petula? And I hope you enjoy it, man. Football is back, baby. Okay, let's put the keycaps back on really quick here. I think this did solve some of the metallic-y noise. But you know what? I think it's going to depend on the person using this, whether or not they like it. Also, I got to admit, I really like this really big forehead and chin on this keyboard. So, oh yeah, that definitely got rid of some of that metallic-iness. In fact, I think it even made the switches a little brighter. Keyboard still sounds fantastic though. Very happy with this. Yeah, it got rid of it a bit. You know, I might have preferred it without the force break, but I think it's all personal preference. It still sounds good either way. No lube keyboarder. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, keyboarder. I think you got exposed here. Also, another little thing that I neglected to mention. I like how high the back sits over here. If you guys notice, the keycap doesn't actually stick out too much from how high it sits in the back, which is pretty cool. So it really just kind of sits very, you know, even if you look at it from here, there's not a lot of keycap showing from how tall this back is. So it kind of has a really interesting flushed upward design that doesn't impact the typing angle much at all. God, I really like this. Very nice. Okay, let's try the top mount. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Again, you know, this would be... I think there's one thing holding this back from being the perfect pickup for someone who's maybe a fan of the anime. Okay, how do I word this? Sorry. There's one small thing holding this back from being something that would be a perfect pickup. Two small things. For someone who's a fan of the anime or who's not a fan of the anime. I think perhaps the price point's a little scary for some. It is. It's a very expensive keyboard. And I think having the ability to take off the horns and then fill in the side of the case, that might be the one small thing. Not saying this keyboard's not great, because I think this is a very fun, very well themed keyboard. But that small little thought there of just kind of having an extra piece would have been excellent. Because then someone who's maybe not the biggest fan of having the horns could have just swapped them out. But I'm not really going to deduct points in my own mind. I think that's a subjective thing, not really an objective thing. Just something extra. I try to think, I don't know if you guys are... I don't know if you guys care even, but sometimes I try to think of like other things that maybe people who buy stuff would care about. What's the point of no Windows key? Aesthetic. Some people don't use Windows keys. I don't use Windows key, but on Mac I do use that middle key, so I typically don't go for that when I'm using my Mac. Do all buyers get the Artisan? 15 out of the 25 units will have the Artisans. I think that's also one of my very small gripes here. Not the biggest gripe I have in the world. I think there's other, major issues with other boards that I, think matter more. But to me, it would be cool if all 25 got the board. My friend's friend isn't making them no more. Oh, okay, so there's a reason why. Okay. Well, I mean, still nice that you included them with some, but yeah, maybe something else for the other 10 users who get something like this. I don't know. Maybe the board's the prize enough alone. I have no idea what's the right answer here. Just lower the cap to 15, easy peasy. True. All right, let's top mount this bad boy. A signed picture of Keeb. Hey, you know what would be really good addition? Maybe for the other 10 users, keyboarder? One single, unlubed switch from you. Show people what you're all about. Broken in, too. And now keyboarder regrets sending me this keyboard to take a look at today. We talking gifts? Yeah, this Artisan's just a gift, guys. If it doesn't show up in any of your keyboards, they're not responsible. I'm getting exposed lots today. Hey, it's part of the process. Also, no mounting point under the spacebar. Real good. Love that a lot. Unlubed cherries. Best cherries. Hey, we all have personal preference. We all have personal preference here. Oh, interesting. Does this sound really good in top mount config? I really like the O-ring. Has a really good typing feel. Is this a really well done top mount here? Is this going to be one of the few top mount keyboards that I actually like with an aluminum plate? So just so you guys know, my personal preference is top mount polycarbonate. But there has been keyboards that have proven me wrong. That have made me go, damn, that aluminum sounds real good right now. It's actually pretty good with top mount alu. Let me screw it all in and we'll be the judge of that. Okay, I have one more ask of you, keyboarder. Can you make these screws magnetic? Pretty please. Not that they're difficult to put in or anything, but, just quality of life. Little quality of life, I think, goes a long way. It's annoying. I'm pretty annoyed, too. Yeah, it's not the worst. Like, I think I fumbled twice by putting the screws in here, just dropping them by accident, but not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's give this a go with top mount now. God, this is going to be so much fun to take pictures of this. Magnetic is the way indeed. No, I like it better with O-ring. It's good in top mount though. Yeah, I like it a smidge better. It's more my sound profile with the O-ring. It's still good though. This is still very good for someone who likes top mount. It's dual mount, yeah. Spacebar's nice on this too. What's the most difficult kind of keyboard to photograph? Keyboards that are very contrasty in colors can be quite difficult, or stuff with reflective parts. Yeah, the no mounting under the spacebar helps a shit ton. It even has a bit of give, which is nice here too. No, I like this better in O-ring, but geez, dude, this is a great board. This is nice. It's a very specific project. Very specific, but I like looking at unique things like this. Every once in a blue moon, we like this. You know, if this, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. If this wasn't unique, if this was just some anime weight stuck on a regular rectangle that they were trying to sell for a lot of money, I would have been pretty upset, and I would have called them out. But this is probably one of the nicer, if not the nicest themed keyboards that has come across my desk in a while. And you know what? I only watched like a season or something of Overlord. I'm not the biggest like Overlord fan in the world. It was a good anime. I enjoyed watching it. But I can see the character in this too. If you told me this is Overlord, I would have even like, yeah, you know, maybe I didn't remember the name, but you know, this I can see the character here. Again, I hope it hits its mark. I think this is going to hold some people back realistically from buying this because of the price point. We have to be real. But for those who are interested, judging by this, and obviously there's some small bits of damage from this that I was told well aware. They said, they made me well aware of it beforehand. They said, hey, some of this is going to be pretty damaged because it's their unit that they've been trying a lot of. So there's like scuffs in the corner. This is very nice. Yeah, we did the sound test for top mount. This is top here. The E coating looks great. I'm assuming the black is anode. That looks great. The machining looks great. The weight looks great. This has a lot of fine lines in case you guys missed this too. This can actually be difficult for some people to do if you go with like a bad manufacturer. I don't know who they used here. Maybe Dadison or something like that, but this is very well done. Sometimes you don't get very crisp lines here. It's DDS? Okay. Yeah, this is pretty well done. You can tell. The machining's good on the horns. Very, very well done. Yeah, very, very, very happy. All right. I'm a happy camper with today's stream. I can't wait to take photos of this. Great chamfers, angled bolts, horn implementation, external weight with great art, port placement. Yeah. Yeah, gotta admit, low port placement too for anyone who's wondering. If you have chunky cables, might not work because it might drag against the ground, but... Am I the only one hearing the echo? Is there an echo in my stream? I mean, I don't hear an echo in this room. Maybe you have two tabs open, Aka. I hope it's not me. Me neither? Okay, okay. Might be Adam. It's okay, Aka. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's go find someone to raid. If you guys want to know more about the project, the Discord was in the exclamation point build command. Let's see who's streaming. Jeez, I have nobody on. Is anyone doing keyboards right now? I almost said, hey, there's a guy, but that was just me. So nice.
You got to grab this wildlife by the horns and ride it like a torpedo until the end of the adventure. Thank you, my dear Alex,
just went live?
for
That's
your
very
legendary benevolence and kindness to a community that owes you a lot.
Oh, you guys don't owe me a lot. I owe you guys. Trust. Trust when I say that. I owe you guys. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that for 6 months in advance, bro. Alright, guys. Let's grade Patty. Thank God she just went live. I have 0 people on my friends list who are streaming right now, and I don't know anyone who is streaming. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. This was a very fun project to look at. I get more excited doing these kind of streams with really fun, unique things, because, you know, they just make me happy. It just shows that someone actually, like, really cared about something, and we got to see something that someone brought to life, and it's just not like, oh, you know, sometimes stuff feels like it's a little bit scummy sometimes, but no, this is really cool. I really enjoyed this project. I hope everyone enjoys this too. It's obviously more for a very specific audience, and I hope we can understand that as well. But yeah, fun stream today. I will see you guys Sunday. I'm not going to show it today, but Sunday's keyboard, I very much like the way it looks. And it's one thing to look at the pictures for that board on Sunday, but God, in person, guys, it looks great. So I can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be a very fun build. Hope it sounds good. I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy Patty's stream, and talk to you guys later. Good night, everybody.